Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here with the Oxford wide margin. I think these things are getting published actually by R.L. Allen right now. Maybe Oxford still does it. I don't really know. But let's look at this. It comes in a big box, and I plan on doing the Cambridge wide margin at some point too, and then do a comparison between the two. But a lot of people like the Oxford. Now, they don't like the Oxford text. There's at least 3 changes of the Oxford text from the Cambridge text. So they don't like the Oxford text, but they do like the Oxford, and I'll show you why they like the Oxford. Now, this does have the art gilt edging, which a lot of people like. It's the gold over red. Sometimes they'll double spray the gold. Even back in the day, I think this was in the late 80s, that this thing cost 150 bucks. Let's see if it says what kind of leather. This is calfskin leather, one of the finest leathers made. It goes bonded leather, genuine leather, split calfskin, top grain, Moroccan. So let's see, that's kind of the quality of leather thing. So this is, almost 2.5 inches thick. It is a block, man. It is a block. Just comes in the plain Oxford box. Always appreciated Oxford. They made real sturdy boxes, but they were real plain. And it is exactly 9 inches high and 7¼ inches wide. Now, official Bible people, they don't measure from top of cover to bottom cover. They just measure the Bible block. It also comes with the multicolored gold and black banding. A Bible like this, of course, is going to be Smith sewn, probably whip stitched. So it's a thick Bible. Now let's see, it is not red letter, it's all black letter, but I'm going to cut right to the chase of why people like this. And it is because it has margins even in the gutters. A gutter is this part right here in the middle. And so you can write even in the gutter. It's not just a 3-sided wide margin, it is a 4-sided wide margin. The paper thickness is unbelievable. It's very opaque because it was meant to be written in. So there's not going to be any ghosting, no bleed through. It's lined just amazing. And the margins are 1¼ inch by 1¼ inch by 1¼ inch by 1¼ inch. So you get 1¼ inch. I'll show you that real quick of margin. See if I can do this. 1¼ inch, and it's going to be identical. But you can see the whiteness and the blackness of the paper. Now, Cambridge kind of perfected that art to the point they actually came out with the Cambridge Blackface Bible because it is so readable. Even though the print's probably only 8.5 point print, and the center column even less than that. And they're really known for their center columns. The Oxford reference system for the Thompson chain, the Oxford reference system was the cat's meow. It's not going to have any in-text headers, but it is going to have chapter summaries in front of the chapters, and then it's going to have at the top what it's about. I'll show you a chapter summary here, chapter 31, and that's a great way to do outlines too, the chapter summaries. And of course, the flags that you find in King James Bibles are really paragraph headers as well. But this is not red letter. This is not red letter. And let me see, I think it only comes with 1 ribbon marker. It does, in fact, only come with 1 ribbon marker. You can always tell a fine Bible, too, when there's no what they call railroad tracks, that the gold or silver binding is all one piece. I don't have a Bible to show you the railroad tracks I'm talking about right now. But just nice, deep gold imprinting and tons of references. Look at that in the New Testament, all those references in the center column. And just an amazing white solid white paper on black typeface. Classic readability. It's not just, in America, we just started going 14-point type, 15-point type, blah, blah, computerized type. And, but they really had it right in Great Britain that reading is more than just that. And it comes with several blank pages in the back. I'll show you that, just blank pages. And then it's going to have the great Oxford maps. This is an example of the blank pages for notes. It has the fall spine edging on it, not real spine edging. But the Oxford maps, they're just always so good. Now, of course, they don't have anybody coming through any water coming out of Egypt, which is kind of a non-supernaturalist viewpoint, which is not good. And then after the map section, I think it's 16 pages of maps. I think I'm going too fast for Brother Mallory. That's my fault. It has several pages that you can write notes in that are lined. Now the lining is really small. The space between the lines, let you see here. It's just really small. Let you get a feel for what you're looking at there. But you can fit a lot of notes in there too. So the Oxford wide margin, there's always been a debate. What's the best, Oxford or Cambridge wide margin? I'll tell you the pros and cons of each in another video. And now you've come out with Church Bible Publishing, and local church Bible publishers have come out with amazing note takers Bibles. And now journaling Bibles are everywhere. Hendrickson has a wide margin Bible. But I think still the two flagships are the Oxford and the Cambridge. Oxford's put out probably by R.L. Allen right now. God bless. Talk with you later in Jesus' name.